in the first two matches, the top order was a bit of a concern, and the middle order also had not gotten much of exposure. Now, with yours and Manish's partnership in the game against Sri Lanka, and with Raina and Rohit doing well in the game against Bangladesh, the bowling is anyway powerful. All boxes tick for India heading into this final against Bangladesh.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's got a decent hit. Up to number 6, everybody's batted. That way this tournament has been good, where everybody's been tested up to number 6, and I think we've done a fair job till now. So going into the final, a lot of bases covered for sure.
You would have seen Bangladesh, fight back twice, not once against Sri Lanka from difficult positions. They have shown tenacity and they've shown, basically good fighting skills. Do you think that India team is slightly varied despite having beaten them in every T20 international play before?
See, as a team, I think they're known for that. They really try hard. They're a team which achieved test status not many years ago, and from there on, they've kind of propelled forward in all formats of the game. They've done well for themselves, especially in subcontinent conditions. They're a very good team to be playing, and I think when it comes to us, we're trying to focus a lot on our processes, our routines. I think that's given us good results till now. We're being well led by Rohit, and the team has been doing well. So I guess in terms of preparation, we'll try and keep it as similar to what it was in the previous games, and not tinker too much.
Okay, spinners have played a very big role in this because the wickets obviously a little bit slow. As a batsman, just you personally and as a batting unit, what do you need to do to kind of counter that?
I think rotating strike is really important. See, the thing is, in wickets, if it just goes straight, then it's a flat wicket. If it only turns, then that's also fine. But there's a tricky wicket in the sense that the odd ball turns, the odd ball goes straight. So it's always a little bit harder. Even to just rotate strike, it's not that easy. So that's the tricky part about this wicket, and that's why you see a lot of dot balls being played, because the batsman is kind of second guessing whether it's going to turn or not. And fair enough, the spinners have been using that, and they've been bowling pretty consistently with low economy rates. A good thing to do for spinners would be to have a very positive mindset in terms of trying to look to score runs every ball rather than looking to survive there. And then you get a bad ball, the spinner is going to try and double guess you at times and give you that one bad ball that's going to be full or short, and try and make best use of that.
He's bowled really well. How do you see his progress, and also how do you move into the side when the seniors come?
Oh, see, I mean, in terms of me answering a question like what he will be doing when seniors come in, it's a hard one for me to answer. But I think in terms of what he's done in this tournament, obviously I think he's set a pretty big benchmark with the last series that we played in India against Sri Lanka, and he bowled really well there. I think and even in South Africa he started well, but a couple of games are not going exactly the way he wanted. But that's what the sport is all about. You're constantly trying to discover things about yourself, where you lack and where you can improve. And I think those questions are being put to him now, and I'm sure he's pondering over the right answers, and I'm sure he'll come back a good cricketer.
Well, Dinesh, having said that it's the second string Indian team, a lot of the regular cricket players who are taking part in this tournament. Do you think this is kind of tricky sort of final? Like if you win it, nobody will appreciate, but if you lose it, everybody will come down criticizing that you have lost with a team like this. Like, is it sort of tricky for you?
Yeah, I mean, let's be fair to India as a cricketing nation. I think that's the question, whether we play the second string or the first string team. That's always the case. If we play when we have played Bangladesh, if we win, it's like, oh, it's all right, it's Bangladesh. But when we lose, it's like, dude, like you've lost to Bangladesh, like what are you doing, sort of a thing. So I'm sure that's going to be there. But with Rohit, the first thing that he said was the fact that even though we have a few of other players missing, he said we are looking to play exactly the kind of cricket that we've played over the past 1 year, looking to win every match that we go. And till now we've been pretty successful in this tournament, and looking forward to one more good game, and I'm sure it'll be a very good match.
Okay, something very unusual when we played Bangladesh last summer, there was hardly any crowd again, because obviously the team playing. I know you focus only on each ball and cricket, but how much of a difference does it make having a big noisy crowd?
See, I think it makes a massive difference. Let's be honest. When you play international cricket, you're used to a certain amount of crowd. That's one of the things that kind of spurs you on. a massive effect it has on is a lot in fielding. Sometimes the motivation is not there. That's why the second match that we played, I think we fielded the poorest against Bangladesh. We dropped about 5 catches. We weren't the usual Indian team that's known for its fielding, and the fielding coach was R. Sridhar was just straight away in our ears pointing it out, and he said that's not happening, irrespective of whether we have a crowd or not, whether the outfield is good or not. We have set a certain benchmark for ourselves, and we need to keep hitting that benchmark every time we step onto that field. And I think that message was taken loud and clear by the boys, and I think we came back all guns blazing in the next time we played Sri Lanka, and then obviously Bangladesh. But you see, this has been the case for tri-series. I think this is one of the reasons why tri-series wasn't in vogue for a long time now. You don't see many tri-series because when the home team is not playing, you always tend to get a match with very little crowd. But you got to take the pros with the cons. I mean, it's always from a player's perspective in terms of a tournament, it's a little tricky because you got to constantly be playing well in every match so that you stand a chance to get to the final. But having said that, tomorrow the home team is not going to be playing, so I don't know how many people are going to turn up. I genuinely wish they turn up in good numbers.
Look at the fact that, personally speaking, you have done pretty well in the tournament. Talking about the match against Bangladesh, where almost most of the top of the batsmen category, solid team. So, personally speaking, how important is this tournament? The fact that India, the number 5 spot in terms of Indian batting, I'm talking about the one-day tournament, the 2019 World Cup final. So, how crucial will be the next few months for you, particularly speaking about the IPL and then the Tour to England? So, how this phase, this few months ahead?
You fast forwarded by 2019 IPL, then the England series. But see, from where I sit, every tournament is going to be important. I have one bad tournament, I'd be on my way out. So, every tournament I got to be, at the top of my game, trying to do as well as I can. There is pressure, but, at where I am sitting, I think I need to be able to handle pressure. I need to embrace it rather than run away from it or use it as an excuse. So, it doesn't matter whether I play this tournament or IPL or the, England series after that. For me, every match is important because opportunities are few and far in between. The competition in the Indian team is so strong that every time you get an opportunity, you have to be trying to do your best, which I am. But more importantly, I have to be performing. Let's keep it that simple. At where I am, I also want to be a person where every time I'm given an opportunity, they're like, wow, this guy can really do well, and he needs to be there. So that's the kind of sort of energy I want to be giving to myself and the others as well. So I'm trying to do well in every match. I'm not looking too far at the World Cup and things to follow. But as of now, from where I am, every match is important, and I'm trying to do the best that I can.
एक मैच जो आपने टारगेट सेट किया था बांग्लादेश के खिलाफ, उसके अलावा सब मैचेस में रन चेज बहुत इजी हुआ, क्या रीजन एक बड़ा दिक्कत?
इजी नहीं हुआ, कल तो लास्ट बॉल में खत्म हुआ. इजी नहीं है, पर स्पेशली अगर बॉल थोड़ा स्लो और टर्निंग है, अगर बिल्कुल पाटा है, ड्यू है, तो डेफिनेटली कंसिडरेबली इजी है. बट अगर कल जैसा बॉल थोड़ा घूम रहा है, तो इट्स ऑब्वियसली उतना इजी नहीं है, क्योंकि इट्स अ बिल्ड ऑफ कैट एंड माउस गेम. यू हैव टू काइंड ऑफ सी व्हेन यू नीड टू स्कोर, हु अगेंस्ट हु यू कैन टेक अ चांस. सो I mean, easy तो नहीं है. कल का विकेट देखना अभी तक मैंने देखा नहीं, तो I don't know much about the wicket. But if the dew settles, then obviously it's much easier for the batting team. I mean, the second batting team. But if there's no dew and it's going to be a fair game throughout, then I think it'll be a good game. If the wicket is going to be a little slow and it's going to turn, it'll be a challenge of wits, and the team which bowls better has a better chance to win the final.